Hey y'all, iRickSky here, and within this video I'm going to attempt to repair the muted audio issue on the Volkswagen Jetta. And this is prevalent throughout the Volkswagen range, at least from what I've found with my internet search. So that's the error that I'm getting. I flash that error up, and you can check out my two previous videos where I attempted to resolve the issue by performing other steps. What I'm going to do today is completely disconnect the primary battery in the car with the hope that by disconnecting the power to the MMI, the infotainment system, the radio, whatever you want to call it, that hopefully that will reset and cause the muted audio to go away. So that's my only issue right now. I'm hoping it's not a hardware failure because everything works, but if I try to pump in audio, whether it's radio, whether it's my smartphone, whether it's Bluetooth tethered, Apple CarPlay tethered with physical cable, or wireless Apple CarPlay, audio levels are unable to be adjusted. It just remains on mute. So let's go ahead and get in here and see if this works. I'm just going to disconnect one of the battery leads. I'll just do the positive, why not? So all I want to do is loosen it enough to take it off. Now I'm going to try to start the car, and there should be no power, no accessory power, no nothing. Accessories, everything completely dead, which is the expectation because I've disconnected the car battery. So I'm going to let this sit here for a few minutes. I don't know if that's necessarily necessary. I do want to give a quick shout out to Living the Dream. Living the Dream is a longtime viewer and supporter of iRickSky's Adventure channel. They actually suggested, hey, disconnect the primary battery, and that's a step at the time of prior to filming this video, a step I had not performed. Check out my previous videos where I just did a simple reset of the MMI, the infotainment system, using the physical button on the Volkswagen Jetta's stereo system. And that seemed to fix a lot of Volkswagen owners' issue where the audio would remain muted, but it didn't fix mine. So my hope is that I'm hoping this fixes it, because if it doesn't, I can already speculate that they're probably going to say there's got to be a replacement component, and then the next thing they will probably say is that due to supply chain issues we can't get that component, which renders my main concern is that I don't have Bluetooth audio. I use Apple CarPlay all the time. It's great being able to have my phone calls and all of that. It basically makes my car kind of like a big iPhone, and not having that convenience is a major inconvenience. But we'll see what happens. You know, I'm going to give this a few minutes while I ramble on here. And I do have a Ford Maverick hybrid that actually I've had ordered for almost a year or so. And it hasn't arrived yet, but hopefully if that arrives, that'll resolve the issue, because I have a feeling my Ford Maverick that's on order, well, if they have to order a part to fix this, I'll probably get the Maverick before I get the part to repair the Jetta. But hopefully this is going to fix it. I've let it sit there for a few minutes. I think Living the Dream may have said a half hour. Let's go ahead and try it with just these few minutes of disconnect. See if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll try a second time with a half hour per your recommendation. Now see, I don't know if the MMI has a battery built in. If it does, you know, it may not completely reset. Living the dream. You the man. You the man. Living the dream is the man. And the reason you are is that as soon as I sat in that car, I heard audio. Now I don't want to get too excited because I'm going to repair my wireless Apple CarPlay, but I think that Living the Dream's recommendation resolved the issue. So let's go ahead. Let me appropriately reconnect this battery so it stays connected, and we're going to go inside and see what we got. So as a final step, I got into the vehicle and I repaired, as in paired again, my wireless Apple CarPlay using my iPhone. It paired properly. After pairing, I called my wife. She answered. She could hear me. I could hear her. So Living the Dream, your suggestion resolved this issue. So if y'all don't know Living the Dream, look in the comment section below, because Living the Dream just made a potential major inconvenience. You know how it is dealing with car dealerships, repair shops and all that. You don't want to have to deal with that. So I was able to avoid all that. This was the last thing I attempted, and it fixed it. So if you're trying to fix a Volkswagen or Audi mute radio, muted MMI, muted infotainment system, if your Volkswagen's radio is stuck on mute and there's nothing you can do to reset it, you know, you've tried the reset like I did within my previous videos from the MMI infotainment system itself first, disconnecting the primary battery, keeping it disconnected for a few minutes, and then reconnecting it, reset the MMI, and resolve my issue. Not going to say this will resolve your issue. Some people on the internet have reported hardware issues, which obviously at the time of filming this, because of supply chain issues, good luck. If you got a hardware issue, it's probably not going to be a quick fix. But this was a quick fix. So Living the Dream, thanks again. And now I'm going to turn it over to ChatGPT to share something kind of funny.
Mute button pressed. The audio silenced. A Jetta's driver left in a state of violence. No music, no sound, just a quiet ride. A feeling of emptiness deep inside. The problem was clear. The audio was dead, but the solution was not so easily said. After the mechanic, the Jetta was sent, hoping the issue would soon be absent. The mechanic tinkered, worked and played, until a solution was finally made. the audio came back to life once again, and the driver could sing to their heart's content. The tunes were loud, the beat so clear, the Jetta's audio had nothing to fear. The driver smiled, with music in their ear, knowing the audio problem was no longer here. The Jetta drove on, music filling the air, no longer muted, but alive and aware. Thanks to the mechanic's skilled hand, the audio issue was now fully banned. So if you hear a Jetta driving by, with music blasting, reaching for the sky, know that the audio issue has been fixed, and the driver's tunes will never be mixed.
Hey y'all, Irix Guy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.